Hello and welcome to episode 154, I believe, of the Graceful Tangle podcast. I'm Emmy Kate. Thank you so much for joining me today. It has been a long time since my last podcast episode. It has been a whirlwind. Just of the end of 2023 was wild. Closing out 2 jobs and then obviously going into the holiday season, spending time with family. Like, it was just amazing but also crazy at the same time, and I'm just gonna go ahead and warn you, this is going to be all over the place for sure, but it has been so long since I put out an episode, and so I wanted to go ahead and do that. I don't know when the next one is gonna be out. I'm actually moving tomorrow, so yeah, it's gonna be a little bit chaotic today, but that's okay. I have a whole pile of things to share. They're gonna be in absolutely no order whatsoever, and I don't even remember what I talked about in the last episode, so who knows if it's the same things or not, but I thought I would just use this as a time to catch up a little bit. I know there's some people that kind of follow along on YouTube and not on Instagram, so if that is you and you do have Instagram, I encourage you to follow me there because I'm way more active on Instagram right now than I am on YouTube, just with the season of life that I'm in. But all of that being said, I thought it'd be fun to catch up on a few projects, give you a little bit of a life update, and yeah, just kind of chat for a little bit. So let's just go ahead and hop right into it. I have been working on this sweater for not a long time at all, but I've been working on with this yarn for much longer. I have tried 3 times now to make like a sweater like the one that I'm envisioning with this yarn, and I have yet to succeed, but I think I'm getting there. This one is at least the closest, so I'm gonna finish it, try it on, block it, probably wash it, kind of see where we're at. But here's what it looks like so far. So this is just a really basic top down bulky weight raglan sweater. As you can see, it is kind of, I don't know, just like a little bit stiff, and I definitely don't want it to be that way. So my plan is to wash it and then block it, and hopefully that'll be a little bit drapier and looser. If not, then I will be trying again, most likely. But all of that said, I do really like how this one is coming out. So I forgot the name of the pattern that I'm using, but it's a free one. Like the designer has a video tutorial for it as well. I think it's called maybe No Frills bulky raglan sweater. I'm not sure, but either way, it's going great. It's pretty quick. I just have 1 sleeve left to do. I was hoping to finish it yesterday and just didn't quite get there. But to prove my point, I am literally pulling the yarn directly from this one that I'm ripping out into this one. So yeah, anyways, there's project number 1, hoping to finish it soon. And if this doesn't work, I'm probably gonna make like a cardigan, which is what I tried to make at the beginning, and it turned out way too big, kind of on accident. I didn't do like a proper gauge swatch, so it was totally my fault. But if that one doesn't work, then we're just gonna completely change the game plan a little bit, I think. But a sweater that did work super well is this vest. I love how this turned out. So I used Hobie Umami, I think is how you say it, tweed for this, and it's really pretty like charcoal gray. And this is just a really basic vest. So this is called the Alpine vest, I believe, by Mama in a Stitch. It's a free pattern on her blog, and it worked up so quick, and it's so cute to wear like with a long sleeve shirt and jeans and boots. It's like a cute little outfit. I love how this turned out, and obviously it's tweed, and I love tweed so much. So yeah, I had a lot of fun working on that. I actually made the majority of it in 1 day, which was completely unexpected. My family and I were playing a game, and either we were moving slow in the game or I was moving fast in this project, or a little bit of both, but I made like half of the panel in just that 1 game, which was crazy. I have had a new pattern release this past week. My first release of 2024 was this throw, which is called the Ceaseless Throw. It's just a really simple half double crochet blanket. It's worked corner to corner into a square, and I used super bulky weight yarn for this. This is Hobie Amigo, I don't even know how to say it, Giga, maybe Giga is how you pronounce it, or spell it, but is so fun. Like, it's a very basic pattern. The hope is that you can kind of take it and use whatever yarn weight that you want and whatever hook that you want to create any size of blanket that you want. And there's instructions in the pattern for how to do all of that. But yeah, I love how this turned out. I like the color palette too. I was kind of hesitant about it, but I think it turned out so cute. And that is about it, I think. I really like it though. I think it turned out just really fun. It was a lot of fun to work on too. Super mindless, great for like, you know, watching a show, movie or something, and just going to town. So yeah, I will link that pattern below if you want to check it out. But it's my first release of this year, which is super exciting. Okay, let's see, what else do I have to talk about? Kind of a few finished objects first, I guess. That sweater was definitely a whip, but then all of my FOs are right here on top. Okay, so this vest, I was sent this yarn by Knitting Fever to kind of try it out and just like play around with it a little bit. And so I made this vest, and I love how it turned out so much. It's so cute. I honestly have not tried it on yet, so I'm really excited to do that here soon, but I absolutely love it. And this is going to be the efficient vest. I am hoping to release this pattern in the near future, but we'll see. I'll be making a sample or two, I'm sure, as well as this one. But yeah, I absolutely love how it turned out. So it's super easy. I just made 2 panels and then seamed them together and added a little neckline, and that is literally it. Like, it took almost no time. I made it in just a couple days. But yeah, I have had so much making time over the past couple weeks than I have had, honestly, almost all year. So it's been really nice to just spend a little bit of extra time making. It's been a good little change of pace before a very big change. And then I made a pair of socks for Christmas, and they turned out so cute. This is the first pair of socks that I have made in a while, and the first time I have done a heel flop, I guess it, and even longer. And I totally messed up the second sock. I don't even know what I did or what I was doing wrong, and I didn't have my phone on me, so I just winged it instead of looking up a pattern. So yeah, they are not perfect, but they do fit, and they're as close enough to the same to satisfy me. I wouldn't give them to anybody, but it's totally fine. But I think these turned out so cute. I'm not sure of the colorway name, but I used some yarn by Addison and Ruby and Rose's yarn. I don't know. I mean, Christmas Lights would be a good name, but I don't really think that's what it's called. I don't remember. Excuse me. So sorry, but anyways, here's what they look like. Super fun. Just like I worked on these while we were kind of opening gifts on Christmas Day, and it was perfect. Honestly, I love them so much. Okay, what is next? Let's see here. The last thing that I will talk about is my Advent project. So this is very slow going, and that's totally okay. I definitely did not keep up with it every single day, but that's okay. It's totally okay. I'll work on it throughout the course of this year, and it'll be finished by next Advent, which is totally fine. I am so excited about this project though. So Eden from Crafting Quick and Made and I have swapped Advent calendars. I believe this is our 3rd year, or 2023 was our 3rd year, and it is so special to swap with her every year. It's such a fun little annual thing. And so in the past I have knitted a blanket. Oh no, I've not knitted a blanket. I've crocheted 2. Well, it would have had to be, yeah, this was our 3rd year. I've crocheted 2 blankets. Love them both. They both turned out so cute, and they were so fun to make. But this year I wanted to try to knit one. So I am doing I believe it's called, I think I actually have the pattern printed out, and I'll look. Oh, maybe this might just be the, Anthology. I was gonna get it completely wrong, so I'm so glad I looked at it. Anthology Throw, and this is a pattern by Helen Stewart of Curious Handmade, and she designed it specifically for Advent calendars. And so that is what I am doing. And this is a circular knitted blanket. It's really hard to tell what it is right now because of the needles and everything, but I love it so much. I cannot wait to finish this. It is going to be so beautiful, so big. And I'm just having so much fun with it. Like I said, it is extremely slow going. I'm in absolutely no rush for this, and that's totally okay. But I love it. I love it. I'm really excited to continue working on it. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I am yawning so much, but Eden also gave me this bag, so it's super fun to keep it in as well. I think it's gonna outgrow the bag pretty soon, but that's okay. I will swap it to something else and it'll be totally fine. But yeah, like I said, it's slow going, but I'm having so much fun with it, and I'm really, really excited to keep working on it as the honestly, as the year goes by. Just kind of take my time and work on it all year. I think it'll be really, really fun. And that is it for all of the making content. Like I kind of hinted at the beginning of the episode, I am moving tomorrow, which is crazy. And because of that, because of what the situation is going to be like, I'm not sure when the next podcast will come out or not, when the next podcast will come out. I'm hoping to still keep filming, but I'm just not entirely sure. I'm doing a very new, very different season of life. I'll be going into kids ministry, and a residency in a church in Georgia. And so I am so beyond excited and grateful for this opportunity, but it is a huge change. So I'll be deciding patterns and all of that on the side still, but hosted primarily through Instagram. So definitely follow me over on there if you haven't already, so that I can, just so that if you want to stay in touch or keep in touch or whatever, you can a little bit easier than YouTube, because it's just not going to be super consistent, I don't think. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this little episode and getting to talk just for a minute. One thing, actually, I didn't do like a whole devotional this episode, but one thing that I did want to mention, I am going through the chronological Bible again this year, along with another Bible plan, and I am already loving it so much. I am just excited to do this every single year, honestly, but this is the Bible that I recommend. It's just super easy to kind of keep up with. It's listed out every single day. It's the actual Bible, actual scripture, just written and laid out chronologically instead of like Genesis, Exodus, etc. I will link it down below on Amazon. It's really inexpensive. It's so worth it. So worth it. I finished it last year and absolutely loved it, and I'm doing it again this year. And it's already been great, honestly. So anyways, I wanted to briefly mention that if you want to check it out for yourself. But like I said, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow me over on Instagram if you haven't already, and stay tuned for all of the pattern releases that are going to be coming up soon. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you all again soon. Bye.